And we are back. So, what I was going to do is talk to... Actually, just a quick little look over here. Did I look over here before? I assume I did. Right, we're going to do the investigation part. The legendary investigation. Your arrival here is well timed. Who are you? I'm Bolook, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here for a few hours ago. Communication does not pose a problem, as both suspects and I speak Basic and Huttese. He's got a Handon's case himself, but now you're here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you have been learning your lessons at the Academy. Though you're not a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. There's someone who speaks Basic and Huttese. Why does he just speak Basic so I have to fucking read what he says? But whatever. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the two suspects. I have brought an information retrieval droid with access to the archives both at the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There is little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. Consider each man's account and check the facts for the information droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through possible scenarios with me. If you're unable to come to a satisfactory resolution, then I will take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. So according to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together before the clouds broke. I find that very odd, for most people to seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds, as it was earlier today, but that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. The dead man, Calder Nettic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. A rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. Two other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Handon Guld. He was unarmed. The other was Rickard Lusoff, who was carrying a hunting laser. Both men said they did not do anything and that they came across the body, but both also accused the other. Obviously there's more to this than we have been told. Is there anything else I should know? There is one last thing. When I arrived, Handon was holding... so Handon was holding his side. He's going to remain here while I talk to the witnesses. Okay. So, do we talk to Droid first? So let's talk to these guys first.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Wait, tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Okay.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Bolook in his investigation. I'm Handon Guld. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Okay. So there's a droid.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Bolook has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Nettic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Guld. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Nettic. Is there any information you require?
Ooh, he's inspected the body. Right, let's find out more about the planes themselves, where he's been murdered.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 cattle-logged attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
Him having the gun's not enough evidence because he's supposed to have it. Okay. What did you find about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay. So the first thing that we're going to take from this is him having a gun is not evidence enough to prove it. You're supposed to have a gun out in the plains due to the calf hounds. He has one. He doesn't. So let's find out why he does not have
Can I be
one.
of further assistance?
Why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
That's not funny. Okay. You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
He's injured though. Holding his side. Try to think what significance that has. Maybe we'll find out a bit later. Wait, if I click that.
Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the enclave. Master Bolook came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. Of course.
Okay. Running. Still couldn't ask him about a weapon. Like, why is that you about a weapon? He says he was stunned over the body, but he ran over and wasn't near it. He seems to be injured on one side for some odd reason.
So, what do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Not just yet.
Ah. So, what do you want to know?
What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bolook's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back. So, what do you want to know?
Bolook said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. Right.
There's a weapon by the body. That's not been mentioned. Weapon by the body. Sun in his eyes, but didn't say it was cloudy. It's not going to be fucking sun in his eyes. And he's injured. Right, and he's hunting. Right, can talk to the droid.
Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the... Is there any... Very well. I will be here to...
Can I check the body? Oh, I can. The Calder Nettic was apparently shot from behind with a blaster. Okay. Something needs help in my investigation. I want to discuss the murder. Very well, we should start at the beginning. If we find the truth behind each piece of puzzle, we will no doubt resolve the case. Handon said that he was nearby and heard a shot and ran over, only to find Calder already dead. He's at Rickard out in the shadow of the rocks holding a blaster in his hands. Rickard said he was hunting areas, saw one through the glare of the sun and shot at it. It's possible Rickard may have shot Calder accidentally, and Handon may have found the body. That seems a very unlikely explanation. It's more likely that at least one of them is lying. Obviously one of these men is not telling us something, but where does the truth lie? I do not know. Perhaps you should examine the witnesses' stories more closely, also you can always speak with the information. Droid, you basically have to do this at some point, like, you get to, like, a impasse. But I generally cannot actually remember what the actual result is. Okay, who do we talk to? We talked to Rickard first last time, let's talk to Handon.
How can I be of further assistance?
Actually, nothing more right now. I think I actually need to make a decision. Wait, who's who? Crap. Hang on a minute. Handon. See, he's lying because the weather thing. But he's lying. He was not out for a run. So it's a bit shit that I can't pick the both fucking bullshitting me. I'll say Handon's lying for now. He didn't mention... Yeah, he didn't mention the weapon found by the body. He didn't mention, but he didn't deny it was there either. It simply had no bearing on the questions asked. I don't know if this is definitive in what he was... I don't know, this fact is... Okay. I'll continue my investigation. I think they're both bullshitting.
So, what do you want to know? Right.
Is there any... Very...
How can I be of further... Injured? No.
Okay.
Of course.
I can't really seem to progress this. Okay, he's just reiterating what he said. Okay. Rickard is lying. Yeah, there it is. It was cloudy, there was no sun glare. But the thing is, I don't understand why it's not allowed you to progress this investigation further with me pointing out hiding information. And he said, oh, well, he never mentioned it, and he never mentioned I wasn't there. Therefore, it's because it wasn't pertinent to a question. But I found out about it, so surely I would have asked. And surely it's a fucking key point to know that he had a gun near him. Isn't withholding information, in fact, information? Whatever. It was cloudy, there was no sun glare. If it had happened on Rickard, as Rickard said, the sun would not have been visible at the time of the killing. You seem to have caught Rickard in a bit of a lie. It seems that's correct to assume you can help with this case. This lie doesn't prove Rickard as guilty, but I think you have taken the first step in unravelling this mystery. We should proceed on to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Maybe you should talk to the men about their relationship with the victim. Is there anything else you need? I'll remain here while you... Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bolook guy.
Okay.
Right.
I think if I'm going to do this, I think the weapon was Calder's. I think he confronted him, and thus he shot him, wounding him. And then I think he shot him in the back. I think they're both complicit.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him. Yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance?
Okay. Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
Okay, that's all for now.
Of course, of course.
So really, Rickard has, from what we've learned, has the closest relationship with him due to the fact being in business. He knows him, just doesn't like him, but heard about dodgy things about him, which kind of implicit that Rickard is the guilty one. Can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Guld. Is there any other information you need?
Wait, them two are renting speeders out together.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So, wait, hang on a minute. He confronted him.
So, what do you...
Yeah, you thought Calder was cheating you?
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Right.
So, what do you want?
Okay. It's
Right.
nothing for now. So there's bad blood there.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in. Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Okay, I want to ask something else. Is
Okay.
there anything else I could ask him?
Of course.
Oh my god, they both did it. It's fucking both of them. Okay, on to discuss the murder. You would look at Rickard lied about the sun blinding while he was shooting, but we need to go on. There's going to relationship of each man with the victim. Han told me Belly knew the victim, on the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well on the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for killing. I keep forgetting the names. Guld, Handon, Guld, Rickard. Alright. Just because he just lied about his relationship with him, I'm more inclined to go towards him. Handon, Guld. He knew his wife. He was probably stalking him. There's no proof of that. He knew his wife was cheating. I should actually check these options because it kind of actually helps. Right over businessman. He doesn't seem like a businessman. Right, I'm going with Handon. He knew his wife was cheating on him. This is a quick conclusion. Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. You want to see what information the witnesses and the information droid can provide you about the blaster finding the body. If there's anything else you need, I'll remain here while you question the witnesses. Okay.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Dude, you fucking killed him with it. What are you talking about? You want to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife. See how he reacts to that.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nettic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must.
I heard him say that
I was
before.
just out running, trying to clear my head.
Yeah, he said that before as well. Okay. That's all for now.
So, what do you want to know?
What was the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So... Right.
Right, it's both of them, surely. Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen? I bet you there isn't.
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Guld filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Because he's a liar. It's not fucking reported stolen. It's his blaster. Tell me about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Alright.
How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
I can't even ask him about the fucking blaster. Ask him anything else?
Right.
Oh, fuck this. Right. I want to discuss the murder. So what have you determined about the weapon found by the body? The blaster didn't belong to the victim. But I know that. But the blaster is Handon's. He lied about it being... I don't know if he lied about it being stolen. The blaster didn't belong to the victim, is what I learned. You've done well, but perhaps it would be best for attending on Handles unless you wish to continue your investigation. What's... okay. But... There's blood sample on the weapon that had been sent back for analysis before you arrived. Perhaps you could inquire with the information droid about it. If there's anything else you need, I remain here. Why? He was about to fucking just go away, but it's like, technically... what I told him's not wrong.
Is there any other information?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So that blood is obviously his.
How can I be of further... Of course.
So, what do you... Right.
He was limp. I think there's a scuffle.
Okay,
Right. Can I further inquire about his holding his side? Okay, I can't. I want to discuss the murder. I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim, but I want to be thorough. What have you learned about the blood on the weapon? It didn't belong to the victim. It's gotta be Handon's blood. Why do I believe that? He's clutching his side. This has been moving all the city ride and should examine him more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
And appears to have suffered some sort of blast into his side. We've seen there's one logical scenario. Handon killed Calder by having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out hunting and accidentally shot Handon after he had killed Calder. No. No, they're both guilty. VHS, I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. We know Calder was having an affair with Handon's wife. What possible motive could Rick have for wanting Calder dead? Rickard thought Calder was cheating him in business. Both men had a reason to want Calder dead, yeah, this is my theory of this morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning and each plotted to kill him. Handon found him first and shot him because of the affair Calder was having with his wife, so after Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance he saw Handon and thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out in their business. Handon would have dropped him with the blaster, the one we found at the scene covered in blood. He probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince us it was Rickard. Damn you. As enough to culpability of viewing the murder and attempted murder of Calder Nettic is evident. Additionally, Rickard Lusoff can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of Handon Guld. I place you both under the arrest of the Jedi Order and will escort you to the holding facilities in the Jedi enclave. You've done well here. It is obvious that you have been studying your lessons carefully. I will be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this little test.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet.
Good day, and may the Force be with you. Always. The boy did good. The boy did good. I even got a fucking level up on calf. That's how fucking beast I am. Damn, boy.
Yes?
And that is that investigation done, which means we can head out into the plains and do our own little hunting. Goddamn fucking horned calf hounds. There, I was gonna say there's gotta be some more Mandalorians somewhere, and there's a big pack of them over there. A wild pack of Mandalorians appears. Okay, this one's like absolutely been destroyed by the line of sight and aggro range being affected. Wait. What we attack? Okay. I had a weird feeling then that... Oh no, it wasn't a weird feeling. It's true. Calf has gone absolutely rogue. And for some reason has decided it'd be a good idea to go attack the fucking Mandalorians over there. On his own, by the way.
What?
I assume he's not going to get back up either.
What?
And I'm going to have to actually go over... I'm going to have to initiate a fight in order to just get Calf. To essentially revive. Okay. You dumb fucking tool. Oh, he actually killed someone. Oh, a bit of a hero. It's double nade. There's actually fucked that guy over there. Oh, he tried to kick me, boy. Damn, this guy's proving an absolute menace. He's taking out all my party. Oh, this is it. This is the big one. Oh, I'm a fucking top tier Jedi. I'm a top tier Jedi. Mandalorian datapad, Mandalorian melee shield, vibro double blade. Medpacks galore. Can we check these Mandalorian datapads? Jargo missed in Sector B, then Reza saw someone moving south of there. Take a couple of troops to find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminate. Jag, did you remember not to take the XT model bike out today? There was something funny with one of the intakes, and I thought it could jam. Ha! Consider yourself lucky. If someone was dumb enough to take that thing out, you would have plowed right into the ground within a kilometre. Okay. Bit of a weird back and forth conversation going on there. The Central Ground's the one I was in before? I don't think they were. I think this is a completely different area. Yeah, not being here. Right, I actually I'm gonna say and leave it there. If you guys watch, love, like, favorite, subscribe to next time, where we'll investigate the Central Grounds and then hopefully quickly to the dark side disturbance.